Hi there, Neil Bosley here, and thanks for taking the time to check out this quick tutorial, which today is about how to create great looking logos with free software and zero design skills. And the reason behind this tutorial is simply the fact that out of all of the questions I could be asked, it's one of the top questions I do get asked, which is how do I create a great looking logo? So we're going to be using Canva. If you haven't heard of it, they'll be very surprised because it's huge out there, but I'm always shocked at the amount of people that have not heard of it. So if you haven't got a free account yet, then head over to canva.com, that's CAVNA.com, grab yourself a free account because that's what we're going to be working with, and everything we're going to cover in this tutorial is using the free account. Okay, so you don't have to pay for anything at all, and it really is dead simple. You're just going to kick yourself when you see this. I'm not sharing anything new here, okay, although like I said, I'm surprised at the amount of people who don't know that anything about this, because there are hundreds of great tutorials out there on YouTube that show you how to do pretty much any kind of graphic you can imagine within Canva for free. Alright, so anyway, with that said, I'm going to come off screen and we're going to dive into Canva, and I'm going to show you how you can create these great looking logos with it absolutely free of charge and no design skills. So hopefully you've headed over to Canva and grabbed yourself the free personal account if you didn't have one already, and you've logged in and you're now looking at your dashboard thinking, great, what do I do next? I will say your dashboard probably won't look anything like mine because, as you can see, I've got some projects on the go in my account already, and Canva have kindly organized all the templates along the top here in the order of preference in which they think I'm going to want to use them. So obviously the very first one they've got here is logos, because that's what I use more than anything else. Now if yours doesn't look like this, it might look like this, and if it does, you need to simply find the link to the logo templates. Mine is again top left, but yours could be anywhere in this list, and it also might not look exactly like that, but it will have logo written underneath, and all you need to do is click the link and it will open a new page with a brand new canvas with your templates, the logo templates, down the left hand side. And as you can see, as I scroll down, it just keeps adding more logos to the menu. I haven't got a clue how many there are, but I think you'd be hard pushed not to find a logo suitable for the project that you're working on. Okay, I mean, they all look great. One piece of advice I'm going to give you is don't try and be a designer. That's the whole point of this video, is just to show you that you can actually just go in and pick a logo, swap out the text, maybe change some colors, and that's it. You're good to go with a great looking logo. All right, the whole point of this is to not be a designer, because that's when all the problems start. Okay, because you need to be creative, you need to be inspired, you need to have the idea. Well, it's all done for you, it's all right there. So just go through the templates, find the one that you like the look of best for the particular project that you're working on, swap out the text, change some colors, download the logo and use it. So we don't want to get bogged down in getting creative. You can get creative, don't get me wrong, you can build logos from scratch in Canva, but that's not what this tutorial was about. So let's take a look at how we would just like grab one and edit it. So we've just grabbed one here, the one that says Max Brown, and this would apply to all of the logos templates that you have here. All right, let's start at the back. So we're going to start with the background. If you want to change the color of the background or add a pattern to the background, then you go over to the menu on the far left and click backgrounds. And this is all really self-explanatory. So the background is currently white. Let's say we wanted to make it pink. Just select pink, and you've got a pink background. If you want a patterned background, let's see, we'll look at one of the pink ones again. Select the background and you've now got a patterned background. It's really easy. So we're going to go back to white. Let's look at the swoosh type image behind the text. So once you select anything on the canvas, then it becomes editable, and you'll see the handles in the corners, and there's one here that you can use to rotate. You can pull these ones in to resize. If you want to move, just put the crosshairs on the bit you want to move. Sorry, I picked the wrong bit. And then just move it around. But as you saw, it worked on the text element when I just did it on the text, so you know that it works exactly the same on any of the elements that's on the page. Now if we wanted to change the color, if you look just here in the top left, if you click that, then the color palette opens. Again, let's pick the pink. Just pick a color and it will change. If you know the hex of a custom color that you want to use, then just click the plus sign there and paste your hex value in there, and it will add that color. You can also use the color wheel if you want to. Now let's look at the text. So once you select the text, this is just like any other text editor. You can just highlight all the text by holding down, clicking on the mouse, holding it down and dragging across. You can backspace, you can select and delete. So on here, let's just say web, and then we're going to say design. And some of them have got a strap line, so this one's got a little strap line here. By web packs. Oh. I can't spell for toffee, by the way. I wonder what that would look like in white. So going back to the text, once you've got the text box selected, you also have access to the fonts, the size of the text, the color of the text. So if I wanted to make that white, it can be white. Pick any color you like. Just going to leave that white. And then you've also got the spacing. So you've got the letter spacing. Literally these do what they say on the tin, yeah. So letter spacing is the space between each letter, and the line height is the height between the lines. So for example, if we increase that, you can see the width of the words gets wider because the space of each letter is being increased, and with this the lines being increased so that the text below the top line is dropping, yeah. It's self-explanatory, they do exactly what they say. So if we were happy with that as the logo, I'm not saying we would be, let's get it all in there, it's a little bit better. You know, obviously you can do italic and bold, all the things you can do with a normal text editor. It's dead simple. So let's say we were happy with that and we wanted to save it. We just save the file. So file, save, and then obviously we want to download it so we can use it. The one thing I will tell you you can't do with the free version is download a PNG with a transparent background for use on the web. You can use the images online obviously, and I'll tell you exactly how you're going to do it. So if we click download, you'll see these are the options that you get. So you get JPEG, PNG, standard PDF, and a print version for the PDF. Now this is great because it means if you wanted to use this logo on some promotional material, marketing material, t-shirts, whatever, you would save the PDF version, and that's the version you would give to your printer, who would then use it to create flyers, t-shirts, mugs, coasters, whatever it is. That's what you would use the PDF next to the print version for. Now if we're using the PNG, you'll see here transparent background is grayed out. We can't click it. We would have to be a paid user to do that. But if you make sure the background color is exactly the same as the background of the object you're going to use the logo on, then you haven't really got a problem. Alright, but if you were interested in doing that, I don't use a paid account. You can click learn more and it will tell you exactly what the deal is. You get 30-day trial, and then if you want to use it, it's $12.95 a month, or if you want to pay yearly, it's the equivalent of $9.95. Again, I don't use a paid account. I just use the free account, and it's got more than enough power for what I need it to do. So that's how you create logos super quick on a free platform with zero design skills whatsoever. That was just a very quick example. You can just see when you scroll through the list of templates, there are some great ones there. Take minutes to do. Now, if you did want to make some money, you could create a logo and sell it, but you've got to make sure you're totally upfront with whoever you're selling the logo to, that they can't, there's no way you can put a trademark on anything that you create in Canva. So the way I would phrase it is that if I was going to charge them easily, say $50 to $100 to do a logo in Canva, they're paying for my time and expertise. The fact that it was created on a free piece of software with a logo template is irrelevant. If the person doesn't know how to do it and can't do it themselves, then the service you provide has a value. So don't undervalue the perceived value of creating a logo like this, because they don't know how to do it. They don't know where to go and do it. You do. So it does have a value. You just have to be upfront and make sure they know, that it's not a bespoke logo. We're not talking about $1 million branding logo with what we're doing here. Anyway, guys, I hope you found that useful. If you did, it would be great if you showed some love. Like, share, and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube so you don't miss any future videos. And with that said, I'm going to leave you, and I'll catch you in another video very soon.